Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Egg Simulator. So right there on the left side you can see Sparks quests. There's a bunch of quests here that you have to do. There's 10 of them that you have to complete and you have to claim them. There's basically 10 keys here that you need to unlock the secret package. So you can see on the bottom I've already got 2 legendaries from a previous time, but yeah, I'm going to show you how to open pets and how to do this and everything. But there's basically, you have to get rubies, you have to get gems, you have to get presents, and you have to get eggs. Collecting presents and gems, not so hard. Or not gems, yeah, the blue ones, basically, the diamonds. Those aren't hard. It's the eggs and the rubies that are going to take forever, because I haven't managed to find a pet that helps with multiplying the rubies. So you're going to walk around. This is going to take a long time, guys. This is just a grind game. It's going to take a while. Your bag gets full, you go, you sell eggs. There's a shop over there. One of the things that you're gonna have to do is you have to get 2 rebirths. So after you have enough coins, buy a rebirth and then buy a second one. And yeah, so I started out with some coins from a previous event in this game, and I had some pets, but you might have to just do some initial grinding, get eggs, get pets, get eggs, get pets, and the pets help as multipliers for the eggs that you get, but I don't think it really matters. I think you still have to just pick up 500 of the regular eggs and 250 of the rubies, which is a lot. So after you empty out your bag, you can see that there's the shop over here, and in the shop you can get bigger bags, bigger containers if you want to hold more stuff and you don't want to have to come in and cash in all of your eggs every now and then or as often. So just keep going around and keep grinding. That's pretty much all we're going to do here, is grinding on the rubies and the eggs. You only have to get, again, 5 of the presents and I think 35 of the gems, and that's really easy to do. You just keep going, emptying your bag. Over here in the shop also is how you open pets. So there's this event egg, and in the event egg, it looks like they're called like ruby stuff, which is weird because they don't actually have ruby multipliers. You would think that if it was called a ruby alien pet that it would actually help with ruby multipliers, but it actually doesn't. Maybe they'll do that in an update in the future. It would be really nice to have a pet that updated with rubies. Anyways, you have to hatch 10 of those pets total, and after you hatch 10 pets, then that is one of your quests for Sparks mission here in this level as well. Again, guys, this is going to take a long time, but look at the multipliers. It multiplies the gems, and if you want to equip more than 3, then you got to spend Robux. And of course we don't want to do that, so we're going to go back and we're going to keep doing the grinding for more eggs and more rubies. So that's what you're going to be doing. It probably is going to take you, I don't know, 45 minutes or more to do this this whole quest, just because you do have to get so many eggs and you do have to get so many rubies. It would be really cool if the dev nerfed it and made it so it was less, but I'm pretty sure they want to keep people in the game for long periods of time. But as you collect these things and complete these missions, you can see Sparks Quest down there. You can go through and you can claim those and you get the keys, and you can see at the top it says number of keys found. So we've got 6. Click on this one, we've got 7. The last ones we've got, we just need to get eggs and rubies. Now rubies at that main island start to kind of go low after you've collected a bunch of them, so you can teleport to this other area and have the rubies respawn in the first spot and go and collect rubies in this area as well. So you can see at this point I've been in the game for a really long time. I've edited a bunch of the time out, but now we've got 114, so that is one of the missions that we can take care of here. As far as Sparks quests, because we've got 100, but now we need to get 250. So we still need to get a whole bunch of rubies and eggs. We have to get 500 total of those. So if you guys want to take the time to be in the game and grind to get those done, after you get those 2 done, you claim the last 2, and then at the top it's going to say you finished, and there's some items that you get in the game. You claim those, and then afterwards you can see on the bottom right you are going to get the badge and you will be finished with them. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package here in the game Fairy Tale Life Roleplay. So in the beginning, choose to be a student. You're going to listen to this lady talk a lot, Princess Freya, so we're just just gonna skip past that. But when she's done talking after a long period of time, Sparks Kilowatt is gonna come and talk to you and let her know that she needs help here for the metaverse. She needs you to do a good job in your classes. It says you'll have to get a grade C or higher in 3 of the classes in the fairy tale universe thing. So a lot of this is just gonna be waiting around. It's not too difficult. If you see the compass on the right shows what the classes are and when you have to go. On the top, it shows the time. So it starts you out at 8 a.m. So you want to go straight to fashion class. So you go to fashion class, and then everything that you want to work with is there in the back. And as you can see, there is a counter, and up there above the counter, you can see that it says dress up and as a theme, and this theme is rainbow. So you just go in there, click in one of those podiums, and now you can kind of pick on the right side the stuff that you want. You can go to search, and you can even search whatever the theme is, rainbow or blue or pink or whatever it is, and it will show up a whole bunch of different things. You can look for pants, you can go through, you can look for shirts, you can look for hats, you can look for things to put on your face. Just go with the theme. But I recommend everybody here, just during the voting, everybody just vote 5 stars for each other. Just vote 5 stars for everybody, and then everybody will be sure to get a good grade. So a lot of this, I'm just cutting out the periods when you're just sitting and waiting and doing nothing, because there's a lot of time where you're just counting down through these periods. And then after the fashion, the next class is recess, and it also has a picture of a fork and a knife. So it's also lunch. It's lunch/recess. So when you teleport, it's going to send you over to a cafeteria area. And yeah, all you have to do at this point for a while is just wait. You can see at the top, it says 12 p.m. Waiting, I don't know, 5 minutes, then it'll be 1 p.m. and then another 5 minutes, then it'll be 2 p.m. That's what you're waiting for, basically, is for it to turn 2 p.m. Something pops up there, then you can teleport to the next class, which is art. So during art, it's going to basically put you in front of one of these easels, and you can see yours has the emblem above it. You pick the colors down below, and you try to match up with the image that is on the board, and you want to try to do it as quickly as possible. Now, remember, all you have to do is get a C or above. So if you get a B, that's just fine. If you get a C, that's fine. If you get an A, even better. But yeah, all you have to do is get a C or above. So we just pick the different colors and fill them out. I like to just kind of do it one color at a time. Now we're just going to do the yellow. We've got yellow here, 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 and here. And then we got black right here, 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 and here. So I'm not sure if anybody's colorblind. Hopefully the devs can do something for those guys. Hopefully people can get through that. But anyways, I gotta be, because I didn't do it fast enough. But anyways, next class is math. We just kind of cut out the time where you're just sitting there and waiting and doing nothing. So math class, you come in here and you're just going to rapidly go through a bunch of math problems. It's going to put them here on the bottom. I didn't see when it popped up initially, so I was kind of waiting there for a while before I started answering any of the questions. So yeah, just keep going through. It's some addition, some subtraction, some multiplication. It's not really, I don't think I even saw any division questions in there. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, not difficult questions. Just go in there, answer them, submit. And yeah, eventually when you're done, the time will run out at the top, and then it's going to go through and it's going to start grading your problems, and then it will give you a grade based on your performance there. And there we go. We, at this point, have passed all 3 of the classes. We just have to wait for this thing to close out, and then after it closes out, then you're going to see a little thing pop up here that says mission complete. You've unlocked the mission complete achievement there, and then you've got the badge, and you should have the crate now in your inventory. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Spark's secret package in the game Invisible Beast. So if you join the game, you can see right there it says choose any of the portals to find the crate. So we're going to go there into Battle Royale. In a VIP server, you need enough people in order to make this work, and people working together, but I'm not sure if this will even work in a VIP server. I had to do this in a public. So it says right here, when the beast is knocked down, it will spawn a crate with a badge inside. So the beast is invisible, just like in the name of the game, there's an invisible beast. You don't want to be the beast, so come down here, it says activate if you don't want to be the beast. So there's this little lever right here. I would recommend activate that and make sure it's green, and you don't have to do that between rounds. It it will stay green for you. So this game is kind of this mission is very difficult, mostly because the beast is very hard. The beast can win very easily. If you die, then boom, you got to keep trying. So you got to keep trying over and over. The beast is very strong. Also, you're not just competing against the beast, you're competing against other people in the server. Other people in the server are going to kill the beast. So you can see right there, the beast is invisible, and even if you do kill the beast, you can see there's a chest right there. Whoever collects it first is the person who gets it. It doesn't matter who actually killed the beast. So you need to be there, and you need to have one person kill the beast, and if you kill the beast or someone else kills the beast, you need to go in there and you need to really quickly get the purple chest, and you need to get 3 of those in order to win this whole thing. Honestly, this game and the mission, really bad. You got to spend a whole bunch of time in here killing the beast, and then there you go. See, if you're not quick enough to hold the E button down, then you're not going to get it. So it's not just the person who ends up killing them that can get the item. So I would recommend lots of changes from the devs on this one. Make it maybe 1 kill, or make it so more people can collect it after they kill it, or only the person who kills the beast, because that was the last kill and nothing showed up. I didn't get anything there. But anyways, you gotta kill 3 of them, and then you should get the award, and you should get... Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Overlook Bay. So as you start, it says Overlook Bay, Metaverse Champions over there. You can see all that stuff. So when you start out, you just get this splash screen after a little tutorial. If you want to go through it, teleport over there. It's going to teleport you to this city area right in front of Sparks Kilowatt. So you go and you talk to her, and she is going to give you a little pet friend, a cat, an astro cat. So you have to raise it to max level and then bring it back to her, and that's how you do this mission. So this cat starts out at level 1. Level 5 is max. So you see all over, see this map right here that it says Overlook Bay, and it shows where everything is. Those are going to be very important to you. So if you need to do any fast travel to your home or anything, most of what you can do is here in the city. Now, if you have a home and you've got like a bath and you've got everything for pets ready to go, that might be a good thing for you to do some of these things, but you can do most of that stuff here at the pet shop. So we're going to go and we're going to look at one of these maps. It says you are here in the different parts of the map, so that shows you exactly where you are with respect to the rest of the map. You can see there's the park, there's the pet shop, there's the movie theaters, and you can see at the very top you've got different needs for your cat. So in order to level up, you need to fulfill the needs for your cat. So right now, the first need is my cat is bored and wants to go to the park. So right now, if I click on the need, it didn't give me any sort of navigation or anything, but it tells me where I do need to go, and these posters work for me, these maps with where to go. So we made our way here over to Overlook Park, and as long as you just get into the park area, you can see if you're in that zone at the top, that need there on the left is starting to go up more and more. So it's already a quarter of the way through. So all you have to do for this need is just be in that area or be doing what's necessary for that thing. You don't have to necessarily try to go down slides. Not that you can go down these slides, or at least not at my height, but this slide was pretty fun. Anyways, it looks like my Astro Cat is losing its boredom right there at the top, so it's getting happier and happier as we go. So we've got different needs over there. It needs to take a bath, it might be hungry, it might need a nap. There's one place that's the best for all of those things, and that is the pet shop. So the pet shop is where you're going to want to get most of your needs done. This takes about 10x experience compared to normal pets in the game, so it's not going to take as long to get to max level as it would for a normal one. See, we've got one need done, and we went from level 1 to level 3 already. So the next needs we have up here are some things that we need to get done in the pet shop. So on the bottom there, you can see kind of with our gear, our inventory, there is a ride right there. You can actually click on it and get a bike, and that helps you navigate the whole map a whole lot faster. If you fall into water or something, your bike's going to go away. But see, it says pets here. And also, if we look at the map, we can see that the pet store is over there. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to get our way to the pet store, which is right here, right behind us. You can see this is it's a big purple building. It says pets. It's really difficult to miss. So what we really care about in the pet shop is something in the very back on the left. In the back on the right is the bowling alley, but in the back on the left is this room. So in the middle is an area you can buy food, and then on the sides you've got tubs, and you've got beds for dogs. So right now this one needs a nap, so we're going to put him down and we're going to give him a little nap right there. And as you can see, the needs up on the top are starting to go up and they're going around, and it looks like we're getting this need fulfilled. So now we've got that one done. We've got XP, and our Astro Cat is already at level 4 out of level 5. So it looks like it's got some other needs that it needs to have completed. I think it might be a little bit bored right now. If it's hungry, what we can do is right here in the middle, we can go there, we can go to the shop, and we can buy some food. So there is a pet treat. We've got that one, and you can buy more pet treats if you want. Get some extra pet treats just so that you've got some backup, just in case its hunger need comes back and you need to give it some more food. But right now, this one is hungry, so we're going to give it one of those. So one bone should be enough for that need to be taken care of, but I'm still at level 4. So again, as usual, the higher needs don't give you as much XP as the other ones. So we're going to take this guy over to the movie theater. It looks like that's what his next need is. So in order to find the movie theaters, pretty simple and straightforward. We already know how to do that. We're going to go and we're going to hop on our bike and we're going to go find ourselves the closest map. So right here, you can see it says you are here, and the movie theater is down there on the bottom right corner next to the roller area. So what I do is I just start heading in a direction, and and see where it says you are here, and if I'm heading in the right direction, it looks like I am heading in the right direction from here. So I just need to go one of these directions, and hopefully it's this one. And it looks like it is. We've got roller ricks. I guess we might get Rick rolled over there. And then over here we've got the movie theater. Okay, so now we found the movie theater. This is one of the needs for our pet, our Astro Cat right now. So you can see once we've gone in the building, we don't even have to go into a theater. We are already getting entertainment on our Astro Cat right now. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we've got that need right there, and it is starting to go up because it's enjoying itself so much here in the theater. I don't know what movie they're watching. I'm sure it's catastrophic, or I don't know. We don't want it to be catastrophe, but I don't know. Insert many cat puns about movies right here. But as soon as it's done with its maybe a dog day afternoon, because it has nothing to do with cats. Anyways, it is done now with the movie theater thing, and it's level 5. Okay, so once it's at level 5, it means we are really close. All we have to do is go to the next level. After level 5, that is max level. So we're really close. We're going to head back to the pet shop. It looks like we have some needs with regards to food and bathing. So most of the needs you can actually just take care of in the pet shop. You might even be able to just kind of take those needs where you have to go to other places and X them out and just wait for the bathing, the sleeping, and the food needs to come by and just take care of those here in the pet shop. That's a way to do it too if you don't want to travel around the map all around the place. But right now we're bathing our Astro Cat because cats love water and love baths, of course. But this is an Astro Cat, so it's technically an alien cat. It's not like the normal cats. So after you pick it up, you press R to put it down, and it looks like my cat is also hungry. So I'm going to feed my cat right here, and now we've got 400 out of 400, and it says it is at max. So now we've gone through all the needs. We've satisfied every need to get to past level 5 and get it to max. And now you can click on the event thing on the left, and it says teleport. It's still going to teleport you in this same city area, but it's going to put you right in front of Sparks, which is where you want to be now that you've taken the cat and you've maxed it out. It says you did it. You raised the Astro Cat, and then you click on claim prize, and then you will get the prize. You can see on the bottom right of the screen that you've got the... Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Spark's secret package in the game Rage Runner. So this is like it's a runner game. It's take like Speed Runner 4 and combine it with basically Tower of Hell, but it's like sideways running instead of going up, or like Pit of Hell going down. So all you have to do, sounds simple enough, is just win. You just have to make it to the end of this whole thing. The problem is there's no checkpoints. It is unforgiving. There's lots of parts that are very, very difficult, especially towards the end. So all of these maps are pretty difficult. I've tried 3 different maps and they've all been pretty challenging. Spots where you die. You got to do some serious jumping. There is the option, if you go to the shop on the bottom left, if you do get enough money and in-game currency in the game, you can buy checkpoints in a round, and the checkpoints are very helpful. There's like a certain event one that's like a Bakugan one, and there's no checkpoints in that one. It's just a straight run, and that one's actually shorter, so that one's a little bit easier to do, I guess, because it's actually a little bit shorter, but it's also still a pretty challenging run to do as well. So you might be spending a little bit more time on this than you expected, and the fact that it's called Rage Runner, you might want to expect to rage a little bit. So you might have to go through a couple of these several times and die a few times and want to pull out some of your hair a few times while you're going through these. But anyways, you just kind of keep going, keep pushing on through. Eventually maybe you can get enough so that you can buy checkpoints, or if you want to spend, I think it's like 110 Robux, then you can get enough of the in-game currency to buy checkpoints so that you get checkpoints on every single color that you pass. But you still have to make it to the end before the time runs out. So if you do that and you get your checkpoints and you still don't make it to the end with the checkpoints, then you could be in trouble. But some of these, like this one right here, are really quite difficult to do and to pull off, because some of these jumps are a little bit further than they seem. So yeah, some of these parts you may just want to wait and take it slow. Thing is, it zooms out once you start running, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a different feel. So you kind of feel like you want to, or you should just keep on running. Just keep on doing that. But yeah, like this one was fairly difficult here towards the end, and I'm getting close to the end and running out of time as well. Really thin spot. There we go. So moving on here to the next point, we are at the very last stage. So all you have to do is make it to the end, and then once you make it to the very last stage, you're gonna see here in just a second. So we're just gonna go here, jump over here. Now when we get past the last stage, we go inside, and there's a door that you have to run to. So hopefully you've got enough time to run to the door there at the very end, and boom, once you hit that, it doubles the time, kind of like Tower of Hell, and you can see on the bottom right that you've got the back. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Slip Blocks. So in this game, there's a certain type of mission that you have to wait for, that you want to play. It's this forest mission right here, and you have to find her lost armor. There's 5 pieces. I'm going to show you exactly where they are. It is timed. You see at the top, it's 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go through this thing, and there's an obby. You have to find all the pieces. You can see when you jump across this first part, you talk to her, and she just reiterates, I lost my armor in here. I'm afraid to go ahead, so you need to go and find it for me. So you're gonna go and help her out and find her armor. So the first piece of armor is actually right here. You gotta watch out for those little gophers sticking out of the bushes, but if you go here and over towards the end, around the corner on this rock, you can find the first piece. Now when I went through this, it was a little glitched, so you can see right there it says 1 out of 5 down on the bottom left hand corner, but then the servers would reset, and then the servers would be broken, and then I would like get some of the items and they wouldn't show up. But basically when you are grabbing those, they do actually show up. But here's the second part right there. Second piece is right there on those rocks. So you want to get back to the main rocks, and then we're going to go across this log over here. Now watch out for these guys. They'll try to push you off. So after you go past the second one, you can see in this little barrel, that's the second one. Now my time ran out, and we're going to another map, so you want to just kind of die. And if you want, over there on the right next to the book, see that little red thing? You can go to Act 2, and you can actually purchase the Great Forest minigame. So that is the next one. It is 20 Robux. So starting back where we left off over there, and got the third piece. So you're gonna see this time when I touch these, it doesn't actually pick them up because it's glitched, but I actually do get them. So fourth piece is right there. You can see I keep trying to grab it, and it wasn't actually getting in my inventory, but I am actually getting it. So that is the fourth piece right there. You may have to go reset a server if you're in a VIP, or go into a different server if it's not working for you. Hopefully they will fix that, but it's a little glitched right now. So the fifth piece, the fifth and final piece, is right up there at the end of that log. So all you can do is, after this, once you've got all 5 of the pieces, you can finish. You can go to the very end, Or if you die, you can go to the beginning, and it shows over here when you talk to Sparks Kilowatt here in the beginning, she will recognize the fact that you have that. But see, it says 4 out of 5 for me on the bottom left, but it says right here, thank you for finding all of my armor. So I've actually got 5 out of 5. So go back to the lobby. You got to wait till the game's over. Go to the lobby, and then she will say, thank you for finding all of my armor parts. But you see, it still says 4 out of 5 instead of 5 out of 5. But I did get all 5, and I did get the badge there on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen as well. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game, The Elevator of Terror 2. So this is one where you're going to have to wait around. I would recommend do a public server unless you get enough people into a private server. You have to wait for certain rounds so that you can get certain keys. And it also tells you basically in the information for the badge, says, you know, 1, look up the sheet for the Konami code. You don't have to find that. You just have to know the code, and we're going to give you that code. But then you have to get 2 keys that are hidden in the maps, Jeff the Killer and Chucky. So this map right here is Chucky, and as you can see, there's a big key right there in the corner. A whole bunch of people were swarming around it. So if you get into a server and you see this map and a bunch of people are running towards something, then you can see that they're probably running straight for that key. But you can tell this one is Chucky because it's got a little Chucky doll right there in the middle, and that's who the enemy is. So this is the Chucky map. You go in there, you get one of the keys in this map. So after you're done with that map, whether you kill Chucky or you die or whatever, you want to get back in the elevator, and it's going to load the next game, and you want to keep playing now until you get the next map called Jeff the Killer. So Jeff the Killer and Chucky are the 2 maps where you get the keys. Now here is another one. Jeff the Killer is going to come out. You can see up there on that post, the key was over there. I thought everybody was standing on top of the key, but the key is actually up there on top of the shelf over there in the corner. So we're going to go over there. We're going to get this key, and after we've got these 2 keys, then we've got basically what we need. So after you get this, you don't have to actually kill Jeff. You can go up. Jeff is right there. You can actually die, or Jeff can kill you, or whatever happens here. You can get this, but you don't have everything you need just yet. You just got the keys. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to go to the main lobby area. So in the main lobby area, you can see when you talk to Sparks over there, she asks you to get the keys. She's not going to give it to you, at least not that part right here. There's a secret door here in the corner. So the Konami code right here is Arriba, Abajo, Izquierda. I don't know. That's what it is. Derecha, Izquierda, Derecha. I will put that in the description, guys. So you can copy and paste. And once you type that in the chat, then you can see this door opens up, and then you can go there and you can actually go grab her secret package right there. And on the bottom right, you can see that you've got yourself the badge. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Tower Hero. So as soon as you come in here, you can see there's Metaverse Champions. You can go through that portal, or on the right, you can see there's a little package right there, and you click on that and it says, I need your help saving the Metaverse, blah, 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 defeat enemies. This is like any other tower game. So on the bottom, you've got these soldiers that you put down, and you put those soldiers down, and also you upgrade them, and you can see on the bottom left you've got these gems, which are your currency, and as you defeat the enemies you get more currency, and then you can buy more and more of those soldiers, and you can also upgrade them. So I recommend, you know, make it really front heavy at first, but don't forget to eventually start filling back some of the soldiers, because eventually some of your enemies are going to get past those initial ones, and you're going to still have some that are out of range of your soldiers, so you're going to want to make sure that you keep putting that stuff down. So yeah, and keep upgrading. You can see on the bottom left, after each wave, you get more and more of the currency, so just keep doing that to upgrade what you've got. Work your way through there. You can see on the top it says wave 15 through 25. There's 25 total waves. The final wave is just a boss wave, which isn't too bad. I thought I would be falling through space, but don't worry, you're not going to fall through. You're okay. You're somehow protected. You've got some sort of gravity boots, but there's a number of times that you can use certain soldiers down here at the bottom. Like the cat is at 650, and you can only use one of those. The drawing, or the doll of Sparks Kilowatt on the right, you can only use 8 of those. Those are pretty powerful. The wizards are pretty powerful. I found that the chef didn't seem to be very effective in what he was doing. I don't know, maybe sometimes they weren't facing the right direction, but here we go. This is towards the end here, and I just got to where I had a bunch of the other ones upgraded, ready to go. They were destroying all of the waves, and we started to backfill, because here we go. with the boss. Of course, Sparks comes in and there's cutscenes. She talks to you the whole way through. You can see on the bottom right, I'm starting to max out the upgrading on some of these. Now, as the enemy, the boss, is moving further back, go towards the front and sell anything that is not killing it. Anything that is out of range of the enemy, just go and sell it so you've got more money to upgrade the things that are further down the line. And now you can see, after you defeat the boss, Sparks Kilowatt will pop up and she'll say congratulations, and then you've done it. And on the bottom right, you can see right there, you've got the badge for this mission. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Spark's secret package here in the game Arcade Islands 2. So as soon as you start out, you can see that there's arrows that point you to the inside of the arcade. Really easy to see those arrows. Obviously, you come in here and this can tell you right away, they took my crate and put it in the prize shop. Can you believe it? How rude. So you got to win 1,000 tickets before you can get the crate or give it back. So there's tons of games in here, a bunch of different ones. Now this one right here, this little wheel, this bass wheel, spin wheel, I would recommend just keep doing this one. It is 7 chips. You already start out with plenty of chips you need to play the game, and you can just kind of keep going. Playing the game, you can get more if you need to, but you shouldn't need to. I would recommend just keep doing this one. Spin, so you gotta use the chips, and then just keep pushing on the handle, keep pushing on it, keep pushing on it. And you know, you might get lucky and it lands on 1,000 right away. You might get lucky and it lands on high numbers right away. But other games here, of course, you can play, and I just recommend keep doing this one because you get more tickets on this one. It's probably the quickest way, and that was even the quickest way recommended by the developer of this game. Looks pretty cool, kind of reminds me of an actual arcade, so you can walk around and play all these different arcade games, get tickets, earn tickets. You can trade them for things obviously inside the game as well. And you can see on the bottom, it's got a little progress meter, 852 out of 1,000, and each time you spin it, it's going to add more. So the little spin wheel here takes a little bit of time before it gets to you. I mean, finished up with its spinning, so you're just gonna kind of have to wait a little bit. It might take about 15 minutes to get this done, but when you're finally done, you can see I've spun, I have 960, I spun a 40, and it takes a little bit before it actually starts counting it, but once it does, you can see it says you got it back, thanks so much. In fact, you can keep it. See you around in the metaverse. And on the bottom right, you can see that you've got the badge for this. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Azure Mine. So after you go through an initial training tutorial thing, we're going to go here to the teleporter array. Now from the teleporter, we're going to go over here. This is the main mining area. Now in the back on the left, you can see we've got our good friend Sparks Kilowatt. You go and have a conversation with her. You got to make sure that you highlight her and then click on her. She says right here, find a rare amethyst or 5 ruby ores. So the amethyst, you find one of those, it's purple, or the ruby, you find 5 of those are red. So if you get a purple one, good job, those are rare to find. And if you get that, just get that one, bring it back to her, then you're good to go. But for the rubies, I'd recommend just dig straight down at first, because we're just gonna dig straight down to, you can see up at the top it says how many meters below surface. So we want to go to at least 65 meters below the surface, and about there is where we're going to start to see rubies. Now rubies are going to be more common than the amethyst for sure, and at some point you're also going to have a full inventory and you're going to have to resurface. We're going to show you what happens, but right there we got a red one, we've got a ruby. As soon as we got here to 65 66 meters below the surface, we ran right into a ruby. Now those take a little bit more time to dig out, but it's not too long. So there we go, we've got 1 ruby so far out of the 5 total that we are searching for. So we're just going to kind of go level now that we're at 65 or 66 meters below, because around this area you should be able to find a lot of them. But it says inventory is full. I have to go and empty it at my base. So on the bottom left, it shows what you need to do to resurface. I've got a gamepad, so it says press the Y button, and then in that area, this thing right here, you can go and empty your inventory. I'm going to get rid of everything except for the ruby, so I'm going to get rid of 100% of all the other stuff, but I'm going to keep the ruby in my inventory. So now we're going to just head on back over to the mining area, and we're going to try to mine out some more of that ruby. So I've still got this hole that I started earlier. We're just going to drop right in there, and it's going to take us down to the level that we're looking for. So we're just going to keep on looking for the ruby or amethyst. I mean, if we get lucky enough and we find ourselves the purple one, we just get that one, go straight up to the top, and we're good to go. But ruby, there we go. Ruby number 2 we've got over here, and they're not too hard to find. You just keep going. See, there's one right over here just around the corner from where that second one was. So at this point, you can see on the bottom right, it shows how many rubies we've got. We've got 3, and here we go with the 4th one that we've just found. So yeah, this area, just around this area, 64, 65 meters below the surface, it is a good place to look for the rubies. So we're still just looking for one more. We've got 4 out of 5 rubies at this point, and we're gonna find that last one. Or again, if we can find an amethyst, a purple one, we just need one of those. But again, those ones are super rare, so if you find one of those, good job. Here we go, we found a 5th ruby. So there we go. Now that we've got 5 rubies, we're just gonna go back up to the surface. I'm going to this little thing here and gonna get rid of some of that other stuff that I don't need. Gonna keep my 5 rubies, and we're gonna head back across to Sparks, back where she was in the beginning, and we're gonna talk to her again one more time. And now that we've got all 5 of the rubies, we can click on redeem, and it says mission complete, and you can see on the bottom right that we've got ourselves that. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Banana Eat. So in the lobby, you can talk to her. She basically tells you that you need to collect 7 of her shards. So you can go to any of the maps, really. All of these maps are going to show you what you need, and you're going to be able to find all the pieces that you need. So you wait, you load into it. Hopefully you're not the banana. If you're the banana, you can't complete the mission, but see these pink bananas around the map. You can find them all over the place. They're not really that difficult to find. You might not find them all in the same room or anything, but you might find quite a few of them in one room. But they're not really too difficult. You can see on the left side, there's a picture of Sparks Kilowatt right there, and there's a countdown as you grab one. You can see it counts up. So we've got 4 of these already. See how many of them are just like right here in this whole area. So you can also grab the pieces of pie, put those where they need to go, and put those put all the little pieces in the areas that they need to be put in order to make the clock go down faster. There's puzzle pieces at the top, as you can see, and there's different things that you can do. It's kind of like a piggy game, so you want to escape the banana, but basically it's nice if you've got a friend who can play along with you, and the banana that's not attacking. If you're in a server with a whole bunch of people, you may be competing for all of these bananas, so that might be problematic. But as you can see, I've got 7 of them, and now I can't collect an 8th one. So there's a lot more than 7 of them in the whole map. So if you know, there's a bunch of people there. Hopefully, once they've got 7, they're not fighting you for other shards and shard pieces. So now you're just watching the clock, and we're gonna speed this whole thing up. You want it to get down to 1 minute, because after 1 minute, then the doors will open and you'll be able to escape. So we've got a door open over here, and now when that opens up, you can escape, because you have to get these and you have to survive as well. So after you do that, go to the lobby again, and then go and find Sparks. It says right there, see Sparks for your reward, and she's up here, and right next to her, after you get it, you can see you've got the secret package right there, and you've got the badge on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks secret package here in the game Bigfoot. So you see in the upper right here, it says deal 300 damage to Bigfoot to unlock Sparks Kilowatts package. So in the game, you have to get at least 2 people. You have to ready up, and it's going to count down, and it's going to start a game. So this is a sort of game where one person gets chosen as Bigfoot, one person gets chosen as a hunter. Now, if you're Bigfoot, it says right there, kill 5 hunters to unlock Sparks Kilowatts badge. So as Bigfoot, you can also complete the mission that way. You can run around as Bigfoot, you can get enough people on the server, and you get Bigfoot for enough rounds, you kill at least 5 of the hunters, and you can get the badge that way. So that is one way that you can get it. Now, the secondary way that you can get it is you can get it when you're a hunter. So when you are a hunter, there is this one thing that you've got, the Bigfoot tracker. So if you've got that, then I mean, it's of course easier if you've got people in the server working with you and you guys are working together. And if you are working with a big team of people that are hunters in there, you might not be able to get to Bigfoot before the other people, or if you do, you might not be able to get the person who gets all the damage on them. But anyways, if you've got the tracker on, you can start seeing that the Bigfoot image is going to pop up. But if you are the person who does 100% of the damage, like even the first time, that's not going to do enough to complete to get the badge. You're going to have to kill them at least twice. So you're going to have to play at least a minimum of 2 rounds in order to do this one, at least the way it is right now. Who knows? They could end up nerfing it there in the future, but I've gone through this one and I've dealt all of the damage to Bigfoot for that round, so I've only got 78.33%. So we're going to go in and we're going to do a second round, and then of course if we've got our tracker on, you can see right there that the Bigfoot starts flashing, and the more often it flashes, it means that you are getting closer and closer to the Bigfoot. So also, if you're working with friends, it definitely helps if you got people jumping around. Motion kind of helps you kind of find people, or if you can find a place to meet like a campground. So once you get up there, you got to shoot him, and after you get the 100%, you can see on the bottom right we've got the badge there for the mission. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in the game Clicker Realm. So as soon as you start it, you can see right here we've got a splash screen, and it says you've got to help AJ out. So this one's got AJ, but it also has Sparks in this one. Seems like we're supporting AJ. Sparks is the bad guy. So when you start out, you got to talk to AJ over here. He's just going to give you a little spiel about the metaverse is crumbling, it's destroying, I need all of my crates, you need help, Sparks Kilowatt is ruining things. So just getting into the storyline and what you need to do over here, telling you that you have missions and that you have to do each mission before it's too late. It's not timed or anything, so you don't really have a time thing going on. So on the left side right here with the on the very top image with that magnifying glass above the clickers, shows here all the different missions you have to do. You have to play for 5 minutes, hatch 10 eggs, rebirth 15 times, get 100 gems, and get 100,000 clicks. Now, it sounds easy, doesn't it? Sounds super easy, but clicking, as far as clicking, you just click on that little thing on the bottom in the middle, and as you click on that, you get 1 click. Now, the idea of doing this 100,000 times sounds pretty daunting if you ask me, but you want to get some help from some of your pets. So first things first, we're just going to be clicking. This is a very, very simple simulator game. Nothing new here, nothing inventive, nothing creative. It's just, you just click. You just click. So you want to also, one of these missions is going to be hatching eggs, and if you hatch the common egg and you get some pets to help you, the clicking definitely goes a lot faster. So at this point, we're just kind of working through the clicking, getting some of these clicks in, trying to get what we need. We're also going to have to do some rebirths as a part of this whole thing. Gonna make my auto clicker go away there, make it a little bit faster. Sometimes that helps. So this little thing right here, the circle with the arrow, this is the rebirth sign. So you click on that, you can get rebirths, and they cost a different amount each time. And I think the more rebirths you have, like the more they end up costing. But you can see I just spent all of my clicks right there on that rebirth. So I think it's making it so I click a little bit more. Now I can get +2 with each click instead of +1, so it looks like it's doubled the amount of clicks that I can get. So I can get clicks a little bit faster. So we're just gonna fast forward a little bit through this part where I do a little bit of clicking, try to get some more rebirths. We got another rebirth right there, but the best way to do it is to try to get enough to buy several rebirths, because you see I've only got 2 rebirths over there. So best way to do it is go find the eggs, guys. What I'd recommend, first things first, just go in, get enough clicks, get the eggs hatched first. You need to hatch 10 of them as a part of the mission, and you need to hatch 5 of them in order to get a full inventory of pets. So 5 pets is all you're gonna need to get a full inventory, and then you'll be able to click a lot faster once you've got the 5 pets. So as you can see, we've clicked the pets over there. We're gonna click over here on this little paw image right here. Now we're gonna equip these. We've got 3, so you can see on the bottom it says 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, now 3 out of 5. So we can equip 5 of them, but you can see as I'm clicking, I'm getting a lot more clicks per click. It's 31.5 clicks now instead of the normal, what I had 2 clicks last time we looked at it. So we're definitely improving, doing a lot better, but we want to get more of these pets because we can hold 5, so we might as well max out and try to hold as many of the pets as we can. The good pets, of course, are better if you get lucky and you get some really good, like legendary or rare pets. That's going to be the best for you, but we're going to equip these 2 cats that we have right now. So now we've got 5 pets equipped, and at this point we can click, and the clicking will happen a lot faster. So it should be easier now to get enough to get the rebirths that we want. You can also go and open some more of the eggs. We do need to hatch at least 10 of them, so it doesn't hurt to go through, hatch 10, and then use your 5 strongest pets. So right there, we got 10 more rebirths. So we've got 12 rebirths at this point. All we have to do now is collect 3 more rebirths because we've got 12 out of 15. We've hatched 5 out of 10 eggs. We're getting closer there to those goals that we need to get done. We've got some of these quests, so now we just need to hatch 5 more eggs, and we have to get about 70,000 more clicks. So more eggs and more clicks. So we're going to come over here. We're going to hatch 5 more of these eggs. We're going to speed it up just a little bit here, of course. And now that we've hatched those eggs, we might as well go in and check the stats for each of our pets and use the pets that give us the highest stats and the highest rates. So now each click is worth 288. So now I'm going to spend some time just sitting here clicking. I've got everything done as far as the quests go, except for the 100,000 clicks. Now we've got past 100,000 clicks. We've got all 5 of those missions done. We're going to go and talk to AJ Striker over here. Now he's saying there's a little bit more that you have to do. You have to go somewhere to combine the boxes. But right now, Sparks Kilowatt is over there, and she's protecting the whole thing. So you have to go in there, and you have to beat her. So there's a little teleporter over here with Sparks Kilowatt. Now, for the first time for me, my server was broken. So this game is a little bit buggy, and I had to reset and go into a new server. So you guys will see sort of what I'm doing over here. So she's standing over there. She's not moving. She's not doing anything. You've got a sword there in your gear, so you can see down there on the bottom in the middle. I thought maybe you had to click on her, but I didn't see the sword there initially. So you have a sword to battle against her there on the bottom. Now, this one right here, she's just standing there. She's not doing anything. But you can see her regular life above her head is actually going down. But I killed her, and it didn't even do anything. You see on the top, it still says Sparks Kilowatt, and her life is still green. Even though she actually died in my server, it still won't let me open this this crate that's in the same area. It says that I still have a boss fight that I have to do. So the fact that this server is broken, I killed her, but it says on the top that she's not dead. None of her life actually went away. What I'm going to do here is I am going to reset. But actually, you know, I do have to get 250,000 clicks in order to open AJ's crate later on. So might as well go in. If you want to get more pets, do that. But you're going to have to click all the way to 250,000 clicks. Yeah, so that quest with 100,000 clicks, that was nothing. We just got to get another 150,000. So here we go. We got 250,000. But even though I have the right amount, it says it's unsafe to open because Sparks Kilowatt is nearby. But she is not nearby. Over here, I have killed her. She is broken into several pieces, and as you can see right there, so devs, if you're paying attention, you got a buggy game, guys. You got a buggy game. You probably should have QA tested it. Anyways, I reset the server. I left the server, came and joined another server. Fortunately, my stuff saved. Came in here. Now Sparks is actually moving around, and she's actually trying to battle me. But if you sit there under her and you just kind of swing your sword like that, then you're not going to do enough damage to her compared to the amount of damage that she's doing to you. That's not the way to do it. So if you do this, you are going to die. So you're going to have to actually battle against her, and you're going to have to beat her in one attempt, because right here you can see I'm going to die. After spinning around, I see that it takes more life quicker, but I died. I came back, and I came back in here, and her life is fully restored. So you have to beat her basically in one round, and if you die, you have to come back and start all over. So what I recommend is keep using a sword, keep clicking with your sword, and as you're there near her feet, spin around, because as you spin, the sword does more damage to her. So you can see her life has gone down, and it says, oh my, you actually did it. Then it just teleports you over here to the main area again, where AJ Striker is. Then you go and you talk to him one more time, and he says, okay, well, that area is safe. Go open my crate, and then I will give you your reward. So now that you've got 250,000 clicks, you can come over here, you open the crate, and you can see on the bottom right here that you've got the badge. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Sparks Kilowatt secret package in Egg Hunt Enchanted Eggos. So you click play, and then it says, would you like to help her? So you want to click on sure, of course. Then it's going to teleport you to this area, Hatco Bunker. So it is mostly an obby area, and you have to make your way to the end. It's going to take maybe about 15 minutes to get through the whole obby, and you may want to turn the sound up when you're doing it, because there's some of the stuff that there's no context unless you're listening to the sound. There's basically a AI that is talking to you the whole time, and then you pick up some other AI as a part of the mission, and you just keep going through. Anyways, just follow what I'm doing in the direction that I take here in this video. But as you can see right here, there's certain points where I'm just stopping and waiting, but that's when you hear the context from the person doing the voiceover. Like right here, you're supposed to be waiting for an elevator, but you can't actually move just yet, but you'll figure that out when you're actually doing the mission by yourself. Then you have to jump down a little bit, lose a little bit of life, but you do have double jump abilities. Okay, so you do have the ability to double jump, and there's a lot of areas where you don't want to fall down below, otherwise you will die, but they will be sure to let you know about those times. But right here in the corner, you're going to meet another one of these AIs after you listen to the one that's talking to you. There's one over there in the corner, kind of reminds me of 343 Guilty Spark from Halo. Anyways, pretty fun mission. Again, it's going to take you about 15 minutes. We're speeding through this a little bit, so this is a little bit faster than normal time, but just keep following the directions. This guy is going to open some doors for you, and you're going to have to keep going through those doors, and just watch and follow where I go. Pink Valkyrie? Really? They got a pink Valkyrie in their game? Bruh, there is no pink Valkyrie. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, I just had to point that out, the fact that they did a pink Valkyrie. Watch out for things that are smashing you in these different areas. Watch out for the air. There's the stuff coming out of the vents. There's that heat or the exhaust or whatever. Watch out for all of that stuff. Watch out for the lasers. Watch out for things that are smashing down on you. And again, listen to the audio so you have a context with regards to what is actually going on in the story. All right, so in this final part, you can see there's this one last corrupted artificial intelligence that you have to go and put down here in the power core to make the teleporter completely corrupted. Of course, you guys understand that because you were listening to what they were saying, right? You had your audio on. Anyways, once you do that, you will be teleported to this final stretch, and in this final stretch you will go here to the end and you will see Spark's secret package right there. You grab that, and then there's a little bit more audio. She talks to you, tells you congratulations, blah blah blah, all that stuff, but you have to listen to that. Don't leave the game just yet. You have to listen to that, and then you're going to see on the bottom right that you're going to get yourself the badge, and then it is going to teleport you right back into the normal game. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you'd like to support, please use code DeeterPlay when buying Robux, and also make sure you subscribe and you've got the notification bell on, not only for the launchers, because I've got launchers for all of these launch boxes, but also future news, events, and free items that hit the catalog on Roblox. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.